Hi everyone. I wanted to do a unboxing and review of a really nice pen that I received about 2 or 3 years ago, and it's actually just sat in my table drawer and then on my table. I received it from my sisters, and they bought some for themselves as well, and they absolutely love using them. It is a Italian Montegrappa, and I do have some Montegrappa fountain pens, so I really like Montegrappa, as do my sisters, and yeah, they got me this, and the box just looked so beautiful, and so I just sort of put it in my drawer to open it on a special occasion, and then sort of life just took over, getting into sort of getting unwell and so on. So yeah, I mean, I thought that I'm just going to go ahead and open it today, and I thought I'd just share it with you. So here we go. So it is a Montegrappa Parola. So hopefully my camera. And it is navy blue. So let's go ahead and open it. So put that on the side, and then there is a tab here to open it. I absolutely love this design on it as well, on the box. I think just the small details are absolutely beautiful. I always love small details on things, on pens and watches. I think it just shows that somebody's paying attention. So you open it, it's a cardboard packaging, and put that to one side. You get a pen care guide, and yeah, so they bought it in December 20th of December 2013, so about 2 years ago, and yeah, it was bought in London, Selfridges. Yes, it's a beautiful pen guide. It obviously it will start in Italian, and unfortunately I am really uneducated. I can't speak Italian, but I'd love to learn. And I'm going to hold it up for you so you don't have to put it with my voice, and you can actually pause the screen if you so wish to read some of the history of the Montegrappa brand. And if I do this, would it focus? Yeah. So you can sort of go ahead and pause that. So they do fountain pens, they do a roller ball, and they do a ballpoint pen. This is the ballpoint pen. Surprisingly, the warranty is USA and Canada only, which I'm a little surprised about, since Montegrappa is an Italian company, so they should cover the EU. But fair enough. Actually, not fair enough. I will find out about this and write it in the notes below. So to the pen, you get this beautiful case with it, so you can go in your purse, it can go in your backpack, your handbag, your day bag, your office briefcase, and you get one of these with every pen. And there we go. So it opens up like this. It's a magnetic strip here, which sort of closes it shut. So it just protects your pen from any scratches and so on, and accidental opening. And then the pen is quite well protected in the groove here. It is also shaped so you only put it in one way, so there's no rattle, and that way it's not going to fall out. A really beautiful cover. I know my sisters actually use the cover with one of the pens that they're going to carry on a particular day. Yeah, so this is the pen. I do wish it had some of the Montegrappa Parola design on it, like on here and on here, but it doesn't. But that doesn't really bother me too much. I absolutely love this pen. I've seen my sisters use it, and I know I've had one for ages, and I've just recently opened it. So I'll do some. I'll show you how it works and so on. Well, so it is a twist action. It's not a click. It's a twist action. So you twist the base or the top, and it's a very nice, smooth twist action. And the one thing I love about the Montegrappa pens is that they take the G2 refill, which is the standard Parker refill. So you get a black Montegrappa standard refill, and I found out about this plastic end cap here is that the grooves on this were originally designed by Parker, so that every time you click or you rotate, this will rotate inside the barrel, and then that reduces the wear and tear on the actual nib of the ballpoint by a quarter. So the barrel rotates a quarter in its diameter in its circle every time, so that you then, as you write, you get quite an even. The ball inside doesn't set to one angle, and then it doesn't sort of leak or anything. So it takes a standard refill, and the good thing about this is that you can, because it takes a standard G10 Parker style refill, you can actually then go ahead and put in a Fisher Space Pen refill as well. And if you just have a look at the diameter of this, it is almost as it's pretty much custom. It's the only analogy that I didn't really want to use that analogy, but it's like placing a bullet in a barrel. It's sort of very neatly done. It's almost as, you know, some pens there's quite a bit of a shake, but this one is really nice, and the spring is obviously very high quality. So it springs back on, and then you just put this back on and you screw it down. And I don't have the weight of it, but it is a really nice weight, and it's quite well balanced. The weight of the actual pen flows downwards, but it's quite well balanced. It's not top heavy. A lot of pens sometimes tend to be sort of top heavy. I have very weak hands, so if this pen was top heavy, it would very likely just fall like this. But even for me, it's very well balanced. And I love the Montegrappa, the pocket clip on here. It is quite tense. My sisters don't usually use the clip themselves, but I would like to use it to clip it onto my shirt. It is quite tense. I wish it was sort of articulated here. That would have been really fantastic. However, it's not too much of a problem, but I would say I would not sort of abuse, certainly, the clip on this. So I'll just give you some measurements now. Okay, so look. So the total length of the pen, tip to tip, is 14.6 centimeters. The top of the pen is 1.3 centimeters, and then it sort of tapers down downwards. So this part of the pen is pretty much, it sort of increases in its diameter here. What I'll do is I'll strip it apart, and it'll just give you an idea of the actual measurements of the pen. So base is 1.4 centimeters, and the top of the cap was 1.2 centimeters. And then naturally it sort of tapers down to the handle. Now it does have this beautiful blue body to it. I'm not sure if this is going to capture the intense blue. I really hope it does. Let me see if it comes against a white background and try and focus this as well. So, but it truly is a beautiful blue. My camera probably will not do it justice, but it is, believe me, a really beautiful blue. So I'll just grab some paper really quickly. we go. Okay, so this is the, probably have to get the ballpoint to start running, and there we go, it's ready to go. So should I zoom in a little bit, perhaps? Okay, so this is the Montegrappa, just get the spelling right, Parola, zoom out a little bit, Parola navy blue ballpoint, and takes the standard G2 Parker refill or Fisher Space Pen refill. And the beautiful thing about that is then that if you don't like a ball pen but you like the gel pens, so Parker does actually make gel refills which are the same, they are the G2 Parker refills, so you can get gel, you can get there's like, they do like glittery gel as refills as well, or you can just get a standard ballpoint refill. And if you, then again, you also are afforded the capability of getting the fine, the medium, the broad, and in a variety of colours, so you can really customize this pen. But overall this pen looks absolutely beautiful, and I really like it. So thank you very much for sharing the unboxing. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know. Of any positive comments, remarks. Okay, so thank you. See, warm regards. DisabledPrepper. So as you can see, even with my really awful handwriting, it does write quite well. And even with my not only awful but awful handwriting, and sort of quite weak hands, you can really balance the pen quite well, and you don't really have any objections, and you won't really have any problems. And my sisters absolutely love this pen. So from a female user point of view, it is quite well balanced, because sometimes women tend to prefer, well, not all, but let's not even say women, sorry, some people tend to prefer sort of a really light pen, and then some people prefer a sort of a bit more weighty pen. So it really does, my sisters actually prefer both, but they really like the balance of this, and even with my weak hands I really like it. So yeah, I definitely have a look at this pen if you're looking for a good ballpoint. And yeah, thank you very much for sharing, and I'll speak with you later. Bye.